Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. Lizzie the Lightworker here. So today, guys, I'm working on viewers' request videos, and I have a high number of viewers' requests, guys. So thanks for your patience. Don't forget, I do private readings. I'll leave a link in the description box for that. I don't charge like $60 like most people do. I usually ask for a donation. That might help get your request answered faster. I do have a high volume of private readings I'm doing now too, so I want to make time and have time to do this because I love helping you guys and I love your requests. So getting to this one now, this is going to be for a divine female Libra and a divine male Aries. That was a viewer's request. So also, guys, I'll point out, I want to leave a link in the description box not only for my private information, but also I started a Facebook group for twin flame separation support. So it's where other people can meet that are sort of going through the same thing, separation. I like to put information in there, articles for you guys to read, posts I make. I like to start doing some live readings in the group. So if you're interested, check that out. But for now, let's get right into this. I have also pulled 2 Power of Surrender cards. I have not looked at them. Channel in here, okay? So yeah, let's get right into this. So our divine female Libra. What's going on with our divine female Libra? All right, so 90% of these are in separation, guys. That's what I want you guys to know. Yeah, so with our divine female, I feel like, yes, she left. I think it was her that left. I don't know if after she left she questioned it, but I feel like she has a very dynamic energy. Like, she definitely is someone that is in control. She is definitely like popular, pretty, like all those things. Like, I feel like she's very dominant, domineering personality, somebody who's in control, in charge type personality. Okay. Fiery, passionate, a good friend, someone that will always be there for somebody. Excuse me. But I feel like she was looking for partnership here. And I feel like that's not out of the question for her to want to revisit this. I almost feel like she feels like she needed to get her shit together a little bit, like on some other shit, and come back, to try to find him with a little bit more to offer. Okay? I feel like that could be a possibility. Or it could be that she wanted him to get his shit together and come back to her with a little more to offer. Okay? It can resonate either way. But this is about wanting partnership and wanting the same things. All right? So I feel like, yes, she did feel like she had to move on. I don't even know if she maybe moved away, like a physical move, to pursue career goals or something with a career and try to build herself up in the career world and financial world to sort of have, something to have something to obtain in life, if that makes any sense. Like, hold the world in my palm, like I have it all. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm feeling like. She may feel like she needed to have that, something to share with somebody else before she could enter partnership. But I do feel like that was what she wanted. I feel like that is what he wants ultimately too. But yeah, I want to get into his energy because I want to paint a bigger picture here. So a little bit immature in love. Okay, little bit immature in love. I feel like, yeah, she left. She needed to go. I feel like she needed him to be a bit stronger, like a stronger partner. I feel like he is a little bit immature and almost like fumbling when it comes to love, like very inexperienced. But a true heart, like a true heart. Like, when he falls hard. I almost feel like he doesn't really know the difference between love and obsession or love and infatuation. I feel like he gets more infatuated than he does feel like it's real love. I feel like, no, he does not have a ton to offer in the love department because he lacks experience. Okay. So that could be a little bit of the reason why she needed some space, or she needed to go focus on herself. She's looking for like a man here. She wants somebody strong, independent, so almost like entrepreneurial spirit, somebody that can bring something to the table, match her creatively. She wants a creative, like a creative partner, a creative match, if that makes any sense. Someone that matches her on her level. And he may not have been on her level when they met, or, they were together for a little while and it just didn't work because of his lack of experience or immaturity in love. And this, I'm telling you, is a pure heart, a romantic, but somebody that doesn't have it quite right yet when it comes to the love department. Like, they make mistakes. There's oops moments, like kind of bumbling and oops kind of energy. So I don't know if you know, there was some kind of a mistake he made or a promise that he couldn't keep. A promise that he said to her that, you know, he wanted it to be, and it just, he made a mistake or he couldn't handle it. Like I said, there's like this oops factor here. Kind of bumbling, stumbling, kind of, you know, goofy, bumbling, stumbling. That's what I feel like. I don't mean goofy like that. I mean, like, it's just like this innocence, you know, like sort of like a puppy love innocence. Okay. That's what I mean by that. I don't mean to offend anybody. But yeah, he took this rather hard. I feel like it was really devastating to him because he thought, you know, he had enough, or he thought it would work, you know, and it just didn't. But he took it real hard. I feel like there was other issues that were riding along with this as well. Okay, it's not just like one thing that brought him down to that level of sort of like rock bottom. I feel like it was like multiple things going on. I also feel like she may have not been so kind with her words to him. I feel like she's good with her words and good talking and speaking and communicating and all that, but she also knows what to say to hurt, if that makes any sense sometimes. And it may not have been like a direct fire of words to intend to get him to this rock bottom state, like, oh my god, what you just said killed me. It actually killed me. That hurt so bad. That might have been the way he took it. She might have been just saying truthful facts that he couldn't handle it. Or he's overly sensitive when it comes to that. He's not in control of his emotions at all. It's going to take a lot of work for him to get into control of his emotions. But yeah, this totally devastated him. He feels like he couldn't take anymore. It was so harsh, so hurtful that, you know, it actually made him feel like he couldn't even get up off the ground, you know, like a total knockout. That's what he feels like. But I feel like he had help, and he had other people around him telling him, you know, being supportive and that sort of a thing. And he really needs to sort of grow from this. It's sort of like a phoenix rise from the ashes kind of thing, where he takes this as like a learned lesson in life and rises from it stronger, and starts to work on himself and work on healing himself, which is what part of, I feel like, this spiritual journey is. He needs to work on healing himself. He needs to work on sort of trying to harness his energy a bit. And maybe not fall in love so quickly, or fall in love kind of foolishly. And I don't mean that hurtful. I just mean when you're not experienced and you don't really know the difference between love and infatuation. I feel like this is the lesson that he may have had to learn here from his twin. And she's obviously in a higher state than him. She's obviously the higher twin. But I feel like she's sort of in runner mode, but sort of thinking, sort of going back and forth between, maybe I should have gave him another chance. Maybe I should let him sort of grow up a little bit and then accept him back into my life. He's just very confused. He doesn't know where to go with this. He doesn't know what he really wants in life. I feel like there's a lot of energy around him right now. There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of ways he can go. And he's just very confused. I feel like, you know, he could be under influence of other people that are trying to lead him astray from his spiritual path. Maybe negative energy people. There could be some people like that around him that, you know, are kind of nixing him from moving forward or moving into his spiritual journey. I feel like some people around him might not be the best for him. Let's just say it like that. I don't know if he struggles with addictions. I don't know if he struggles with alcohol problems. Sometimes I get that with the Seven of Cups. I'm just throwing it out there, guys. It can resonate either way. If it does, fine. If it doesn't, toss it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, he's sort of looking over his options. He's sort of reevaluating his life right now. What he really wants, where he wants to go in life, where does he want to be. I feel like, you know, also too, he could be a little bit in a fantasy world where he sort of builds castles in the sky and, you know, and just getting that immature energy. He's not past that in life. He's building castles in the sky. He's putting fantasy type ideas before reality type ideas. Okay. A good example is like somebody who, wants to be a rock star and they imagine this phenomenal life that they're going to have, and it's just not obtainable. So yeah, he's sort of got that little bit of that mentality, okay? When really the answer is right in front of him, it's just going to take him a little bit of searching to sort of find that answer. A little bit of making mistakes, like I said, getting involved with the wrong people, learning from lessons, getting burned a little bit, and learning from that in life. that not every offer is the best offer. Not every person is the best person. He's just got a lot to learn, okay? And that's okay. That's all part of the spiritual journey. So, I feel like she may have been almost like motherly to him. I don't know. I get a little sense of that. Like, very family oriented. I do feel like they're both that way. Okay, more our divine female, but I feel like they're both family oriented and they rely on family and they go to family for help and they're just helpful in their families. Okay, I feel like the goal here is to mature and sort of like, I don't know, save money for the future. I get a little bit of that. To me, that's for both of them. They both have to sort of like worry about their own path, each their own path in life. Okay, to get to a very self-dependable, sort of self-reliant mode, down the line. I do think that at some point they will reunite. I do get a very strong feeling of that. I think when the maturity level has raised, and I think whatever our divine female Libra's after, she's after something. I feel like it's like not money and power, but like she wants to feel like, she's top dog, okay? So that's important to her. I feel like that is going to come for her. And he needs to sort of mature himself to a level of where he gets to the point where he's like, yes, I want to save money. Yes, I want to like be with you and I want to marry and all that, okay? He's not there yet, but we're working on it. Yeah, and I feel like our divine Libra, she wants to come back. I feel like she'll put it out there to him. I feel like she's going to go looking for him. If she hasn't already started, I feel like she's going to go to him. Like she's going to start wanting to talk or try to find him. And I feel like she may have like this good news energy to her. Like, look at what I've done. I've accomplished so much. I feel like good things are going to come for her, like raises, promotions, like, getting that money, like getting what she wants and needs and desires is going to come for her. And I feel like she'll be able to share that with him or share some of her experiences with him. I feel like part of her responsibility in this twin flame divine union is to help him mature and help him sort of grow up. And that could have been what disturbed this whole union, is that maybe her energy coming forth to him, come on, grow up, let's do this. It was too much for him. And she might have not had enough patience for that, so that's why she backed out, okay? But that is the goal here. The goal is to help him mature, to help him grow, to help him see things, to see his potentials, to get him out of a fantasy world. And in that energy, it will enrich her. It will enrich her in life. It will make her feel like, she has accomplished something huge, not only with a work career type thing, but also within a person. Because your twin flame is your ideal match. They are you. They are the opposite of you. So think about that. If you're in one energy, and that's where a lot of runner chaser stuff comes in. You're in one energy, you're in self-focus, or, you're really strong. Your twin is the opposite of what you might have been. Okay? And they're going through what you might have been going through. If that makes any sense. It sort of reverses when we go into runner and chaser modes. Interestingly enough. Yeah, I feel like our divine female is definitely a manifester here, okay? She has the power to manifest absolutely anything. And I do feel like she brings an element of healing into him. He needs to sort of take charge in life, and I feel like he will do that. He's sort of like accumulating tools right now. Verbal from people, lessons he's learning. I feel like skills he's going to obtain. Things that are going to sort of define him, like sort of like refine him, like make him like more desirable, okay? He may be going into energy like that where he will be like the master of something. He's sort of doing self-mastery right now. I feel like our divine female is on a mastery path, okay, too. Like because she's the higher twin and she may be an older soul, I feel like she's in a mastery type already. That could be why her maturity is so needed to him, like to show him maturity. Okay, that's what I feel like. Yeah, I do feel like there will be a reunion. I don't feel like it's anytime soon. I mean, I feel like they may talk within 6 months, but I feel like it is sort of destined for them to be talking again, communicating again, sort of sharing things with each other again. I do feel like they're both thinking about the past. I feel like they're both sort of, wondering what the future will be. They're both sort of in those energies. It's just sort of like a little different. Like he's a little lower, she's a little higher, so waiting for those energies to sort of sync up after he's done some living. Okay, he needs to do a little bit of living. I feel like she's already lived a little bit more than him. And I think there could be an age difference here. She could be a lot older. He could be a lot younger, you know? But I'm definitely feeling like there will be a reunion based on these cards. So let's get a power surrender card. We're going to get this is for our divine male. Surrender your soul's path. Your life journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So that just speaks for itself. That's exactly what we were talking about all along that he needs to do. He needs to sort of come into that energy and allow life to teach him lessons. And this is for our divine Libra female. Surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how you pursue a dream or solve a problem. So she's definitely got that energy. Libras are wonderful problem solvers. She's got that Queen of Wands fiery creative energy. So I feel like, yes, this has a lot to do with her career, a lot to do with her career goals and sort of progressing herself in life and all the things that she wants. I feel like she definitely reflects a good energy back to him as she pursues life and gets higher and higher and higher in her purpose and higher in her career goals, and maybe she wants to be manager, CEO, like she wants to grow real far in her career and life. She might even want to be her own boss someday. I feel like that's all that's gonna happen. I feel like that's all gonna happen for her, but she's reflecting that to him. So even in separation, she's still helping him. She's still reflecting that to him, and he can still pick up on that. It's just he's slower in his journey. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Give me a big thumbs up, like and share. Check the description box for my private video reading links and the link for the Twin Flame Separation group. Love and light to you guys. See you on the next reading.